Hello, welcome to the Intentional Budget. Welcome back if you've been here before. My name's Helen. This is my journey with cash stuffing. First of all, I'm sorry if I sound a bit croaky. I've had a cold all week and I feel absolutely fine, but every now and then I hear myself speaking and I think, oh no, I sound really squeaky. So apologies for that. I hope everyone's well. I hope you're all having a good week. If you're here for the first time, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome also. Thank you so much for coming back. What I'm going to do today is close out my final week of September, which finishes today, empty out the envelopes, figure out what I've got left from my variable spending and put that in my sinking funds. Then I'm going to do just work out how much I saved into all my sinking funds in September, because I like to keep track of that on a monthly basis. And then I'm going to cash stuff for the first week of October. So it's first thing in the morning now. I thought I'd try doing it now before I started work, because Fridays used to be quite nice relaxed days for me at work, but they seem to have gone absolutely manic lately, so I'm always worn out by the end of the day. Okay, what am I doing? Right, emptying out my envelopes for the last week of September. So in food and spending, I've got £40 and 61p left. Okay, so I had 90 and I've got £40 and 61p left. So I spent £49.39 last week. I'm gonna put what am I gonna do? I'm going to put £10 in a sinking challenge, £10.61 in savings challenges, a savings challenge, sorry, and £30 in sinking funds, right, okay. And then the only other envelope that I've got anything left in is my petrol one. So I've got £25 left in there. So I didn't spend anything. Again, I think I'll put the £5 in a savings challenge and £20 in a sinking fund. So let me just do that first. This, I think, is my savings challenges. Yes, it is. So I want to take a 10 out and put that 20 in and put that £5 note in. So there's £15 going into there. And let me just, whatever colour it is has gone out the window completely now. So let me just quickly colour in £15 of this. I'm quite conscious that I'm not doing this as fast as I wanted to, and I've got a job for it now. So I need to get this done by the end of November, because a couple of friends and I have booked ourselves into, you know, like a bit of a spa weekend at a hotel. So that's what that's going to pay for. So I need to kind of get on with that. Okay. That's that done. And then I've got 61p will go in the penny challenge. Let me just get that out and put it there so that I remember to do that when I've finished filming. And then I've got £50 to put into sinking funds for the rest of September. So I'm going to put another 20, what's the date today? 30th of September. I'm going to put another 20 in my annual bills fund. Oh, that's not the annual bills one, that's the house one. And then I'm going to work out that, let me just find my sinking funds tracker. There we go. Confused myself then. I thought, what have I put all the lines down there for? But that's for me to put what I've put in September and what the total is. So I may as well do this while I'm going on my nice. So there should be £530 in there. I'm not going to count them all, don't worry, but this one's the one that's got the most money in. So I figure this is the one that might have gone wrong. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 10, 20, 30. Yeah, so there's £530 in there now. and there was 360 in there at the end of August. So if I take 360 off, that means I've put £170 in there in September, which isn't bad. House, I'm going to put another £10 in. So let me just put £10 in there. So there should be £120 in here now. 20, 40, 60, 80. Yeah, £120 in there. So if there's £120 in there now, there was 75 in there at the beginning of the month, so I've put £45 in there. Okay. Next one is gas and electricity. I'm not going to put anything in there now, and there's £60. That can't be right. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong column. Okay, so there's gas and electricity, there's £60 in there now, so I've put £20 in there this month. Vet bills, I'm not going to put anything in there, so there's £95 in there now. Oh, I've done this wrong, haven't I? Look, that £120 that I've just talked about was, maybe I need to put the sinking funds in the same order that they're in here. That was house, wasn't it? And there was £120 left in there now, which means that I actually put 110 in that this month. Okay, get with the programme, Helen. Right, there's £95 in the vet bills now. Sorry, I'm clearly not awake yet. So that means that I've put £20 in there this month. Petrol, I'm not going to add any more to. I'm quite happy with that sitting at £50, and I haven't put any more money in it this month. Car is where this other £20 is going. So this is my kind of car maintenance and everything costs. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, £130 in there now. This is, you know, insurance, road tax, all that kind of stuff. So I've just put £20 in there. And there should be 130 in there now, which there is. And there was £60 in there at the beginning of the month. So I've put £70 in there. Okay, self-care has got 60 in it. And I haven't put any in it this month, which I didn't think I had. And then there isn't anything left in the others. So the only other thing I need to do really quickly is just add up what is in here. And then I can figure out how much I've managed to save in September. Okay, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115. So there's 115 in there now. Okay, so I've got 115 in there, and I'd put 65 in the first month and 25 in the second month, so I've put another £25 into there this month. I need to remember about this one in October and put some more money in there as I'm going along through the weeks. So let me just quickly, this is really just because I like to see what I'm saving in a month. It keeps me motivated. So 170 plus 20 plus 70 plus 110 plus 20 plus 25, so £415 again, which is brilliant. I'm so made up with that. It makes me feel a bit ashamed really when I think about how much money I was wasting. Yeah, when, you know, things are really hard and prices are going up and stuff, and yeah, I'm glad I'm not doing it anymore. So let's just see, so 530 and 95 and 130 and 60 and 120 and 60 and 50. So my sinking funds are at £1,045 now, which I'm pretty pleased with in 3 months, to be honest. I am pretty pleased. What I'm going to do, I think after I've done my cash stuff for October now, the first week of October, I need to go and do a few bits tomorrow which is Saturday, so I'm gonna bank £500 of that. Yeah, and kind of put it in the bank so it's not all sitting at home. Okay, so the only other thing really is looking at what I spent in September, and I had hoped to have some money left from my bank spending to also put into my sinking funds at the end of the month. And until last week, I was on track to do that. However, I forgot about my Beauty Pie membership. I've got a membership with Beauty Pie and I pay it annually, and I completely forgot about it until, you know, you get the email from them saying your membership is due, and it was £59, which went out kind of the beginning of this week. I found out about it last week, so it meant that I think I had about £50 between the two accounts as balances to carry forward after that £59 had gone out. So I just left it like that and carried the balances forward. But what it did make me realise is that I really need to sit down and think about everything that I pay out, because I thought I had a handle on it. I didn't think I'd forgotten anything. And clearly if I can forget one thing, I can, you know, there might be other things I've forgotten. It looks on this list like I've spent quite a lot of money out the bank this month, and I have, but a lot of it, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those transactions are spending when I've been out and about traveling for work. And actually that money will have been covered in my expenses that comes back in. I claim it back. So what I've been doing is just stuffing my expenses when they get paid back to me, stuffing them into the sinking funds. So it is still effectively going into my sinking funds. I'm just spending it like that because I feel I'd rather do it like that than spend out the cash envelopes when it's work travel, because it's just more expensive, isn't it? You're spending on things that you wouldn't be spending on if you were at home. So I haven't really accounted for that in my weekly envelopes. And then a lot of the other spending is birthday presents. There's transaction to Marks and Spencer's, the one to Amazon, that Tesco one, that's all buying birthday presents. September is the month in my family where every single person we know and every single person we're related to virtually has their birthdays. So it's a super, super expensive month. Yeah, it just is, just the way it is. So yeah, that's September. I'm pretty pleased with that, £415 into my sinking funds. So let me put that away. October, I have, hang on a minute, let me put that away. Put these back. What do I have here? I should have £550 here to stuff for October. So I did this in the last video. Right, let me just check that this is right. Okay, because I've literally just been to the cash point, and you know when you have to do it in several transactions because you can't take that amount of money out in one go, I always end up a bit worried that I've done it wrong. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, okay, 440 there. And then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. Yeah, that's right, that's 550. So first things first, I need to stuff my purse for October. Okay, so food and spending I stuff weekly, and that gets £120. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 and 20. Sorry, it gets £120 this week. The next 3 weeks of October it will get 110. So that's that. My petrol and my money for the dog, that £100 is my allocation for the whole month, but I just stuff it at the beginning of the month and then carry it forward. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And I just find it easier to do this way because that money's not then sat in my bank account, and there's no temptation for me to spend it, because for some reason once it's in here and it's in that envelope, it's gone in my brain, it's gone. I'm not gonna I'm sure if there was an emergency, I would use it for something else, but on a day-to-day basis, and if I think, oh, I like the look of that, I'm not going to consider that money for that because it's sat there. So the dog as well gets 100, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And I've looked at my travel and everything for this month, because last month I had to bump up the dog's money a couple of times because I was spending so much on the dog walker and the dog minder, but I'm only looking at spending £60 this month on the dog minder and then his food. So hopefully there will be some of that left at the end of this month, because there hasn't been yet, and I was really hoping there would be. Okay, my hair is the only other thing. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. So then that is in there as well. And I just like doing it like this because, like I said, the money's out my bank account. It's in here and it's already spent now in my head. So yeah, that is me set up for the first week of October. The only other thing I want to do is take all my receipts for September out. I need to leave that one there because it's expenses. And that's my purse sorted. Okay, so I've now got 20, 40, 60, 80, should be 70 here, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, yeah, 150 for sinking funds in the first week of October. So, I should think about this before I start, shouldn't I? Sorry. Right, we're at 530. So if I need this to be at 1,000 by January, and I've got this payday at the end of September, the end of October, the end of November, I've got 4 paydays left, and I'm on £530 now. So if I divide that by 4, I need to be putting about £120 a month in this one. So I'm gonna do, use the 10s, 10, 20, 20, 40, 60. Oh, I will wake up soon. 80. Right, £80 I'm going to put in there at the beginning of the month. I need a highlighter to just line off September. Okay, so this is still the 30th of the 9th, but it's now October's money, and I'm just adding in £80 to that, so that will take that total up to 610. And actually what I'm going to do at the same time is take £500 out of that and put it into my purse to put it in the bank. So 10, 20, 30, 40, get rid of some of the 10s, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 40, 20, 40, 60. So there's £500 going into my, never used this one yet, banking envelope in here. I'm sure I've got banking envelope in here. Yes, I have. Look, I didn't have an clause to use this yet. This is very exciting. So that £500 can go into the bank tomorrow, and I'm going to use one of my separate instant access accounts because I just do not want that money in my current account because I basically just don't trust myself. So 10, 20, 20, 40, 60, 80, 106, £110 left in there. That's right. And I made myself, because I've been trying to stay off Etsy because I'm a bit lethal, I made myself a couple of placeholders. So that is that done. Okay, right, what else am I going to do? I'm going to put another £20 in house. I really, really, really need to chase the handyman that I use, because I keep putting money in here because I'm aware I'm going to have to pay him, and I haven't even booked him in yet, so I need to do that. So there's 140 in there. Gas and electricity, I'm not going to put any in there now. when I get my rebate from the energy companies. I'm going to put that in there. Vet bills is going to get £20, I think, because again, that's not adding up as quickly as I hoped it would, because I'm not having money left from the dog. I'm not having money left in his envelope. So let's just give that one a bit of a boost. So that's £115, isn't it? Oh, my brain doesn't work sometimes. 115, so let's just put that in there. I'm really conscious as well. I want to start building this up because he's 7 now, my dog. And pet insurance starts getting really, really, really expensive when they get over. I think I've maybe got another couple of years before it starts getting astronomical. But I would really like to have a decent chunk of money set aside in a bank account so that if his insurance ever does get to the stage where I think, do you know what, this is ridiculous, I've got a cushion in case anything goes wrong or he needs anything doing. So I've got £30 left. So what is there left? There's car, there's self-care. Okay, I'm going to put £20 into car, just so that I've got some money. I feel like I haven't put any money in self-care for a while. So £20 into car. 30th plus 20, so that's 150 now. And then I'm going to put £10 into self-care because I feel like I've just completely abandoned that one this month. So yeah, start building that up a little bit. I'm hoping that the that savings challenge, if that's complete by the end of November, that will cover the cost of it's one of these, we're going to one of these hotels where, you know, you do an overnight stay and you get a couple of treatments in there as well. So that money will cover the bill, and the treatments and all our meals are included in there. And I think there'll be a little bit left, probably enough for me to maybe pay almost the cost of another treatment. So I think if that's built up a bit as well, I can maybe have I don't know, I think we're all getting a massage and a pedicure or something. We're all getting the same thing, so I can maybe add something else on. Right, okay, that is me done. This file feels a lot thinner now. I'm quite excited having my first set of money to go and put in the bank from this. But yeah, that's me done for the first week of October. Thank you very much for watching. I think I'm doing everything in this that I should be, but if there is anything glaringly obvious that I'm forgetting, do let me know. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. It is lovely to chat to you all. And I noticed, actually I wanted to say, I noticed last night actually that I've gone over 300 subscribers now, which is just amazing, and I can't believe it. Thank you so much. So I think one of the things I'm going to do this month is have a little shop on Etsy, even though I just said I'm trying to resist Etsy. Have a little shop on Etsy, but I can do it vicariously because I thought I'll do a giveaway when I get to 350, mainly because that feels like the next milestone that there is. So it means I can have a little Etsy shop, but it won't be for me. It'll be for stuff to do a giveaway. But yeah, to all those of you who have subscribed, thank you so much. And hopefully I will see you again soon. I will be back in a couple of weeks to do a bit of a review of how October's going so far and another cash stuff. And I'm also going to do, I've been writing a few notes about what I think I've learned in the last 3 months and what I like about it. So I'm going to do that in a separate video over the next few weeks as well. So yeah, I'll see you soon. I hope you all have a lovely day. Bye bye.